What were the scenes like in the dressing room? What were the emotions like after the late win last weekend?
Yeah, it was obviously a good win for us. Probably made it harder for ourselves than it should have been. But I think at this stage in the season, it's about winning, and that's what we've done.
Always in games like that, when it might not happen, they always seem bigger, don't they? The fact that you've managed to get a couple of late goals and get the win.
Yeah, definitely. I think we had a couple of chances before. Obviously, Gibbo hit the post, and then Giantside had a chance. Sometimes you just think maybe it's not going to be for us, but I think the group that we've got, definitely at the top end of the pitch, we're always going to create chances, especially when it's going into the deep ends of a game, and Malls is going at people, Gibbo's going at people. Obviously, we've got Streety coming on that's stretching it. We're always going to create a chance, so we're always going to back ourselves.
How exciting is it to be involved in the kind of promotion race at the minute? 3 points separating the top 4, 5 points between the top 6. It's incredibly tight, isn't it, given the stage of the season?
Yeah, it is. But it's at this stage of the season, that's where we want to be. It's good to have pressure at this part of the season instead of it sort of just petering out and waiting for the end of the season. This is where we wanted to be. So it's about us coming to the table and getting the job done.
Has the fact that Grant set such a clear goal in terms of winning the title right from the very start of the season just helped everyone kind of pitch the expectations and what you want to achieve this season?
I think so, yeah. Obviously, everyone that was new signings this year coming to the building knowing what we wanted to do. So that was sort of the foundations set straight away. Obviously, the lads who were here last year, we know how the gaffer and the management team work. So, so I think that's sort of stayed within the group all year, and it's always been our goal. So it's been a good target to aim for.
And I imagine the fact that you only played a limited role in those playoff semi-finals last year, was that something that spurred you on this year and made you want to cement that regular spot? So, when it came to the crunch time, that you were right in the thick of it.
Yeah, it's something that I spoke to the gaffer about at the end of last season, coming back into pre-season, what he wanted from me. Obviously, my position has changed a bit from what I'm normally used to this year, but so far it's worked quite well. So, so it's definitely good to be a part of. Everyone wants to be a part of it, but like the gaffer said in recent weeks, this is why we've got a squad. So we've got lads who can come in and play, and they're going to perform well for us. So that's what expected of everyone.
Because you've got increasingly regular minutes, increasingly regular starts of late. That must really please you and be a real sign of the progress, and maybe taking on what Grant said at the start of the season.
Yeah, it's been good to play. That's what everyone wants to do. I think the run of games you get, the better you start playing. Especially also helps when the team's winning, the team's performing well. But whoever plays whether it's in midfield or up front, defence, we know what we're going to get from people, and that's what people are here for.
With your age, do you feel it's really important that you seem to have cemented more of a regular starting place, and now that it is time to really kick on? Yeah,
I guess it's an opportunity I've been given, and I feel like I've took that. Obviously, that's what you work day in, day out for, being ready. I like to think that it come from Grimsby away this year, where I was chucked in 5 minutes before kick-off, and obviously we know what happened away at Grimsby, so I feel like I've kicked on from that, probably gained the gaffer's trust a bit more, and that's something I want to continue.
Because if you are managing to get the promotion over the line, for you it'd come at a really good time, wouldn't it? If you've got yourself in as a regular starter in League 2 to test yourself in League 1 at your age, coming up to mid-20s, that'd be a real good timing.
Yeah, it's everyone. You always hear people saying that promotions don't come around often for people, so when you're in one, you've got to enjoy it. Something that we're definitely doing at the moment. I'm personally enjoying it. Like I said before, the pressure's a privilege at this stage in the season. So yeah, it's something that I need to carry on whilst I'm at Doncaster.
And what has Grant said to you recently in terms of where you're at, and what maybe you are doing now, what maybe in addition that you need to do in order to keep that place and push on to the next level?
Just keep on doing what I'm doing. Obviously, I like to pride myself on training as well as I can every day, and I feel like that's got me in the position it has, obviously from pre-season and throughout the season. But yeah, it's just, obviously I've had my position a bit changed this year, so it's something that the staff has helped me with. The gaffer's helped me with it about sort of controlling games, and then the other side of it as well, being a bit tougher and a bit crafty when you need to be, and when, say, if we're in front in games or we need to see out games and things like that. So the management has definitely helped me with that, yeah.
And how much have you enjoyed that new role and adding those different elements to your game?
Yeah, it's something I've done before when I was at Sheffield United. I played deeper, I've played as an 8, but I've discussed with the gaffer for some reason I played better as a 6 in the gaffer's team, so it's something I enjoy. I feel like as a unit in the midfield and as the back four, on the whole, we do perform quite well. We deliver the game plans quite well, and hopefully that can continue.
It's huge, wouldn't it, if you could beat AFC Wimbledon this weekend as a team that's one of those battling it out with you?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. We know that. We know what Wimbledon are about. We know the strengths, but we also know the weaknesses and where we can hurt them. So we've worked on it, and we'll work on it again tomorrow. So it's about us coming, like I've said, taking the game plan into the game and coming forward and delivering it.
I just found it from a player's perspective. What would you say to those fans that are going to be hopefully packing out as much of the stadium as possible, because the games are running out now and it's time for everyone to come to the party, isn't it? Yeah, like when we've had big games this year, and even in the Tuesday nights where it's been a bit of a slog, they've always been there for us, and we just ask for that again. It makes a massive difference, especially when we're going towards that standard, or the cop as you like to call it, but yeah, the players feel it and I think as well the opposition feel it when we know that we're getting on top and balls coming into the box, we're having shots, we're keeping pressure on, everyone feels it. So yeah, just bring the noise, I guess.